Hello, Sun City. We are here to do a Sit and Be Fit class. I know that I haven't ever done one with you, but I just thought this would be a great time to do it. Even if you have come back to class, you'll still be able to do something at home. So let's get started. We're going to start off. You're going to need 2 paper plates. We're going to use those paper plates underneath our feet to help us fly so that we don't stick to the floor or anything like that. If you have any kind of tubing or a set of weights at home, please set them out so that you can use them. If you don't, I'll give you ideas of what to do without it. So let's just get started. We are going to put our legs on our gliders and we're just going to move back and forth. All right? If you've got carpet, the gliders still work really good. Make sure you're sitting up nice and straight. Your shoulder blades are back and down. And, yay, we're exercising again. I love it. So, opposite hand, opposite leg. This helps with our brain. Good when we do this. Opposite hand, opposite legs. We just take a little bit slower time. Good. And remember, you're concentrating on your stomach, holding it nice and tight. Shoulders are back and you're sitting up nice and tall. Excellent. Let's do a couple more just to get you warmed up. Make sure that you're going to be ready to work out with me. I'm ready for you. So let's start again with our gliders. Put our heels out. We can go out, we pull in. You're going to start to feel the top of your quads. Now, if you do not have gliders, look, you can put your feet out, you can pull your feet in. Push them out and pull in. You may have to lift up a little bit. If you have carpet, that's okay. Just lift up and pull back. All right, let me put my gliders back on. Woo, they're so fancy. Aren't they great? I bet you everybody's going to want these gliders to work out with at home. The best thing that we can do is we can slide to the side and slide. Whoops, I have my weights in the way, so let's get them out of the way. We'll use those later. If you don't have weights, that's okay. You can pick up a can of soup. That works really good. Just back and forth, back and forth. You can lean a little bit to the side, or you can just keep a little bit of a stretch here going. There we go. Remember, it's up to you. This is your workout. You make it as hard as you want it to be, or as easy as you want to be. If you're just starting off, start off easy, of course. Let's go out and in, sometimes hanging onto your chair so you don't slide off. That's always important. And then let's just have some fun. Exercising is good. Remember, our bodies are meant to move. The more we can move them, the better, of course, we feel. That's it. Good. Now, let's just do a little shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do it again. Push forward. 2, 3, 4. Quick. And then slow out to the side. There you go. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring it back and then take it out to the side. Excellent. Are you getting warmed up? Let's keep our legs still and let's bring our arms up overhead. Whenever we look up to the ceiling, we always smile. So just make a big smile up. And when you come down, you can't help but continue to smile. Good. Now bring your arms out to the side. Squeeze those shoulder blades. We're going to warm up those shoulders. We're going to rotate just a little bit. That helps our core by keeping our arms up. Remember, if your hands get tired or your shoulders get tired, just bring your hands down, rest them, and then when you feel like, okay, I can do some more. And each time that you do the workout, try to just push yourself to do a little bit more. Flat down, pull back, down, and pull back. Good. Down and pull back. You're squeezing those shoulder blades right back together. Postural muscles, so important. We want to sit up nice and tall. We want to stand up nice and tall. We want to be strong. Good. Here we go. Last one. Bring it right back down. We're going to reach the hands out, round your back and tuck your chin, and then pull the elbows back behind you. Look up towards the ceiling. What do? Smile. That's right. And then push forward. And then when you come down, you can't help but continue to smile. Good. Pull it back. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Push it forward. There we go. Good. We're almost finished with our warm-up, and then we can take off and do our exercises. Good. Last one. Pull it back, and then bring the elbows down by our side. Big shoulder roll. That's it. Good. How do you feel? Ready to go? All right. Let's do it. We're gonna start off with our gliders. We're gonna push one leg to the side. And we're gonna go for 3, 4. I usually have a counter in class, so we'll see how I do today, all right? And if I go a little bit longer on one leg than the other leg, you know to just make it up and keep it going. Good. So that's probably more than our 10 that I was gonna do. So let's just do a couple more to make it 15, and then 16, excellent. Over to the side, good. I'm gonna count with my fingers so that I remember to stop and not keep going and make it so hard for you. We're just pushing it out to the side. There you go. This is 6 and 7, 8. You're gonna feel that inner thigh, 9, 10, also the outer thigh, 11, 12, 13, and plus you'll feel those quads, 14, 15, 16, and hold. Good job. If you want to, you can slap your legs a little bit, make them feel better. Good. Now, let's just take our gliders out to the side. We'll grab onto them again. And we're gonna march, 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 march. Good. So we get that feeling where we're picking our knee up. We're sitting up as tall as we can. Good. Pull those belly buttons in. If you need to lean back against the chair, remember that is okay. Just listen to your body. Good. It'll tell you how much you can do and what you can't do. So here we go. We're going to add on. So we're going to lift and kick and in and down. Lift and kick and in and down. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, and down. This is 3. Good. Let's go to 8. All right. If you get tired before we get to 8, then just rest and then catch up with us for the next movement. There we go. 4. Using my fingers again. 5. Good. That's it. 6. Nope. 5 again. 6. There we go. And 6. Let's do it 2 more times. Each leg. 7. And 7. And 8. Good. And 8. There we go. Good. Rub those legs. If they're getting a little bit tired, that's okay. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Excellent. Good. Bring your arms up over your head. Reach up nice and tall. Look up towards the ceiling. Put a smile on your face. Yay, this is good. This is fun. Bring it down. Big shoulder rolls. Good. All right, how are your legs feeling? Like they've been worked a little bit? Let's give them a little break, and we can use tubing, or we can use weights. So if you have weights at home, go ahead and pick them up. Good. And we're gonna work our arms. We're just gonna do a bicep curl coming down. Now remember, if you don't have weights at home, that's okay. Go to the kitchen, go into the cupboard, and grab 2 cans. Make sure they're even, okay? Make sure they weigh the same amount. So if you have 2 soup cans, grab 2 soup cans that are the same. Good, so here we go. You can just hold it in your hand. You're sitting up nice and tall. Pull your belly button in. Gave you enough time to go get your soup cans, and then bring them right back, and let's get going. Here we go. 1, down. So we're working our biceps. Ooh, don't you just love biceps? Yeah. They're the muscle that help us be able to reach and grab and pull things to us. So you want to keep those arms nice and strong. We're also going to go into a shoulder press. Good. And I forgot to start counting. So let's just imagine we have 8 more to go. 7 and 6. There we go. 5 and 4. 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Big shoulder roll. Always take that little break, and let's just rest our head from side to side. Sitting up as tall as we can again. Pull that belly button in nice and strong. We're going to do what we call triceps. Now we have a couple different ways that we can do them. We can bring our weights together in our hands. We can push the weights up overhead and pull it down behind us. Now if you're new, you may want to just take 1 soup can and do it and pull right down behind you. If you're not used to it, the movement may look a little bit like this. You'll be going this way, and that's okay. We're still working the back of our arms, our triceps, like that, but if you can sit up nice and tall and push it all the way up here, that would be great. Now, if that feels uncomfortable for shoulders or neck or anything like that, grab your soup cans, pull it in, and now you're just going to, I'll turn sideways so you can see, we're just gonna kick back right here, okay? Good. So, are you ready? Let's do those triceps. Triceps are the muscles right back here. And we like to have nice, strong triceps because they help us reach. We can do all kinds of things with them. So let's kick back, bring it in, and 2, and 3. You start to feel it on the back of your arms. 4, and 5, that's it. 6, 7, 8, 9. Remember what our magic number was? 10. Remember you can stop at any time. This is 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Excellent. Good job. All right. So now we got biceps, we got triceps. Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to reach our hands out to the side. Take your soup cans if you have them, and we're just going to lift. Now remember, if you don't have soup cans, you can use your own body weight to do the exercise. So it's a side lift, and what we're going to be doing is working shoulders. I want those shoulders nice and tall. So we're going to hold our hands right here in front, and then we lift the elbows out to the side so that the weight is level with our elbow, and then bring it right back in. So here we go. 1. So this is a bonus. 2. How many are we going to do? 16. 5. And 6. Good. That's it. Are you sitting up tall? Are you pulling your belly button in? Good. That's it. And here's 10. And 11. And 12. Can you start to feel it? If you are, you can stop and take a break. Good. 14, 15. I think we did more than our 16. And 16. Yay. Excellent. Big shoulder roll. That feels so good when it's done. Woo. Bring your arms out in front. Do a little stretch. Good. And then bring your hands behind you. If you have a chair that has a back on it, just grab onto it, just pull back a little bit. Good. And then tuck our chin, pull our belly buttons in. Remember, you are amazing. Moving your body is so important. You'll feel better. Even if you can't do all the exercises, do what you can. And each day when you come back to do the exercise again, you'll get stronger. So we're just stretching it out. Good. Are you ready to do those biceps again? So let's do it a little bit different. Let's do 1 and then 1. So we're alternating 2 and 2. There we go. 3 and 3. 4 and 4. What's your belly button doing? Pull it in nice and tight. That's it. Shoulder blades are back. We're sitting up as tall as we can. If you need to lean back into your chair, that's okay. You can take the arms a little bit out to the side so that your hands don't hit the chair. Here we go. Here's 11 and 12. Keep going. 13 and 14. 15. Oh yeah. And 16. You did it. I'm proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Even if you only got through 6, each time you do it, then the next day you're going to try and do 7. And then you'll do 8, and before you know it, you'll be able to do those 16. All right, so let's do our triceps. I'm going to give you a little bit different. So remember, this time we kicked back like this. All right, the other way would be to bring your arms up overhead and bring the weight behind us. Now, if you don't have weights, just like I said, put your hands together, bring it up, and you can squeeze your hands together like you're squishing something in your hands, and you will feel those tricep muscles working for you. So let's do it. Pick it up, push it up overhead. Now, if your elbows go out to the side a little bit, that's okay. That's just fine. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to pull it all the way behind your head. Sit up nice and tall, shoulder blades back and down. Good. That's it. Let's keep going. Whoa, can you really feel those arms now? Yeah. If you need to, you stop, you take a break. Remember, this is your workout. I'm just giving you some ideas of what to do that you can do at home. Good. I know quite a few of my students have not been able to come back because of family telling them they don't want them to go to work out. Good. And this is just a crazy time, so we have to do what we can with where we are and where we're at. So make sure that you don't feel bad if you haven't been at class. Good. I know you miss it, because we miss you. Bring it down and bring it in. Whoa, good job. Ah, good. So remember we did shoulder out to the side. Good. This time we're going to do one arm at a time. Push up overhead and do that shoulder press. There's 2 and 2. Maybe I'll even count this time. Good. Just remember, all you have to do is start off with 5, maybe even 3, and each day you work up and you do another number. Before you know it, if you're working out 3 days a week, you'll be up to the number that you want to be, probably around a month, probably more like a month if you're doing it every other day. Good. That's it. I'm just going by how I'm feeling. I already did 2 classes this morning, so I can feel those muscles already contracting and working. So you just lift up, good. And if we did more than 16 and you can, do it. That's what I say. Good, let's do it one more time. Good, and then we're gonna give our arms a break. Yay! Set your weights down. Good, shake it out, loosen up. So you should feel your shoulders, you should feel your triceps and your biceps. Good job. All right, so let's go back to our legs. We're sitting up nice and tall. Good, make sure that you're not gonna fall off your chair. Awesome. We're gonna lift the leg up, we're gonna grab behind it. So we're gonna have some kind of support. Now if you need to, go ahead and reach all the way back into your chair, okay? And we're gonna kick up and kick down. Now, if you have a hard time, just kick where you feel comfortable. Maybe your range of motion for your knee is not able to take it out straight. But if you start and then you keep doing it, you'll be surprised how much you'll be able to increase. So we can kick up, you'll feel the work on the back of that leg, into that calf. Good. Just hold on to it. If you're doing exercises and you've been doing them, you can just put your hands behind your back so that you're using your own body weight to strengthen that muscle. Good. So we're doing quads and we're doing hamstrings together. That's it. Keep going. Oh, what's your belly button doing? Hold it nice and tight. Pull those shoulder blades back. You got it. Let's keep going. Good. Excellent. And then bring it down. This workout's going to be about a half an hour, so we're already halfway through our workout. Yay, you're doing good. Let's take the other leg. Remember, we can lean back into our chair, lift our leg up, hold on to it, and then just kick it up and bring it down. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just keep on moving. That's what we're talking about. Keep it up. Good. And remember, if you can, go ahead and sit up a little bit straighter so you work those quads a little bit more. Extend it out. Good. That's it. Let's do it. 4 more times. 4. Oh, I can start to feel it. 3 and 2 and 1. Excellent. Good. So let's move my weights out of the way. And what we're going to do is we're going to play jumping jacks. So here's the deal. When you do a jumping jack, you can just do it with arms. Bring your arms up. If you can only reach to here, that's fine. And then bring them down. Bring them up. If you can touch all the way up to the top, let's start there. And then as you feel like, okay, I can do a little bit more, maybe you can take one foot out and then the other foot out, all right? Arms get tired, don't lift them up all the way, just go up halfway. You'll still get the work in your shoulders and your back. There we go. And then if you're feeling really good, we can take both legs and both arms up overhead. Just reach up, lower down, reach it, and that's it. All the way up, all the way down. Good. Let's do it. How many more? Probably Elaine's counting for me and I just don't even know it. So we'll just keep going. There we go. That's it. You got it. Come on. We can do this. If you're getting tired, stop. Take a break, all right? Let's do 3 more. 1 and 2 and 3. Excellent. Good. Shake it out just a little bit. Gives you a little bit of cardio. You may feel your heart beating a little bit stronger when you do the jumping jack. Okay? If you need to, you can just do halfway up arms, heel dig out to the front, whatever feels comfortable for you when we do our jumping jacks, okay? This is your workout. I'm just giving you some great ideas to help you stay fit and strong, and when this is all over, we'll all be back together. Good. That's it. One more time. Each side. Excellent. Woo! Big shoulder roll. Now, the next piece of equipment that I brought was a tubing with handles. These you used to be able to purchase them at sporting goods stores, but if you don't have a sporting goods store that has equipment in it, then you can also use a towel. It works really well. So just go to the linen closet, grab some towels, or just basically one wide enough, and then you can roll it up, and then you're able to use it to pull down, because that's all we're going to be using with our piece of equipment here is a pull down, all right? So all we do is we open up the hands a little bit, we pull it down, we've got our fingertips wrapped around it, and pull. And what we're working is our back, and the back of our arms. Feels really good. And remember, you're going to be doing 15 to 16 reps as we go. And when you get tired, you stop, you take a break. Just remember, this is your workout. Always remember that you can always stop. I tend to want to tap my toes, so if you want to tap your toes too, that's fine. You can do it with me. That keeps us going. Good. Now let's take it down and let's do a little rotation with it. Then push it right back up, pull it down, and then rotate to the other side. So now that we get to engage our core. Bring it down. So in a sitting position, sometimes it's hard to work the core. But if you pull your belly buttons in nice and strong, rotate over to one side, you can feel those muscles working. Good. Take it down and twist to the other side. Bring it right back to center and lift up. How about one more time? There we go. Good. And then relax and release. Big shoulder roll. Great. You're doing good. Now, if you want to, we're going to stand up. I'm going to go behind the chair. I'll show you what we're going to be doing in front of the chair first. And this is a really good way to start, is when you are standing in front of your chair, make sure that you have enough room, and then you can sit back and touch your bum to the chair. And then that way, if you get tired, you can just sit down and rest and not have to worry about it. So let's start there. So we're pushing our hips back, we touch, and then we lift up. Now you may have to adjust a little bit. If it feels like, okay, that's too far away from me to extend my hips back, then just take it closer. And then you'll maybe hitting the back of the legs. Here we go. Down and up. Here, down and up. That's it. Pull those abs in nice and strong. Lift it up. Good. You can do this also holding on to the counter in your kitchen. You just put your hands inside the sink, hold on tight, and then push your hips back. The goal is not to let the knees come forward, so that if you look down, you should be able to see your toes as you sit those hips back. Just take them back and then lift them up. You can also hold on to like your chair and stand behind it too. And then just do hold on and then pull yourself right back up. Just push back and lift up. And you're gonna feel those muscles in your legs really start to work. Good job. All right, let's take a deep breath in, give ourselves just a little break. Good, and then we're gonna keep going. Show you a couple other things that you can do while you're at home. Place your hands on your chair, and then you're gonna lift one leg up. You're gonna pull, and we're gonna work the back of our glute and hamstring. Good. Those are the power muscles in your legs. Those are the ones that help you stay strong, stand up, nice and straight. Good. And when you get tired, you stop and take a break, and then just switch over to the other side. So you could do 5 on one leg, and then 5 on the other leg, and then switch it till you get to your 15 or 16, whatever feels comfortable for you. Good. That's it. You can also do it, I'm going to turn the chair sideways so that you can see it better. You're here, you can lean forward and hold the chair this way too. So there's a lot of different options that you can do with strengthening our legs. Here we go, up and back, good, up and down. Remember to concentrate on what your core is doing. Last one, bring it around. Good job. Let's come back. Good. All right. Let's just shake it out just a little bit. Rub your thighs. Make sure they feel comfortable, that they're not too hard. And take a deep breath in. Bring your arms all the way up over your head. Look up towards the ceiling and smile. Good. And then bring them right back down. Oh, squeeze. Push them right back up again and smile. And then bring them down. Every chance you get, make sure that you're smiling, all right? Because it tells your body that you're happy. A lot of times we forget that we have to remind ourselves to be happy. And yes, this is a challenging time in our lives, but we can always find something good. Oh, let's stretch to the side and then stretch to the other side. Good job. That's it. Back and forth, good. Bring your elbows down to your knees, and then round your back and tuck your chin, pull your belly buttons in, and then roll yourself up into a sitting position. There we go. And we're just gonna twist to one side, and then twist to the other side. So we look the same way that our arm is going, and then we look the other way. Good. Now all we're gonna do is take our arm up overhead, and we're gonna look up towards the ceiling, bring it down, and then switch it over to the other side. Working all these core muscles within your stomach, and you can just rock back and forth because that feels really good too. Excellent. Bring it around, there we go. And switch it. Good, bring your arms out to the side, bring it in, and then pull back. Bring it in, and then just pull back, good. Pulsing down is a great way to help strengthen those shoulders and arms, and then you can just slowly move those hands inward, and then you've got a nice little work, and then you can bring the hands down, and then you can push back, push, 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 push. There we go, nice and strong. And then you can go back to the side, bring it up, press it, and then palms up, and then bring it up, up, good. Now let's just pull it down and then push it up, just like we did when we had our tubing, okay? You can do that. So it's the same movement with the tubing coming down like this, good, that we do with our hands, all right? So I want you to really concentrate on what your posture is doing in these next couple weeks, concentrating on sitting up nice and tall when you're sitting down in a chair. Try to sit towards the edge of the chair, so that helps you sit up a little bit far. When you sit all the way back in the chair, we tend to want to slouch. So I want you to really concentrate in picking up that chin, scooping yourself up, pulling your belly button in, and being nice and strong. Good. It will help you breathe better too, because when we're crunched over like this, it's really hard breathing. And especially right now when the weather is hot. Break it up. Good, good, good. Sit up nice and tall. Here we go. Let's finish off with some jumping jacks. Those are always fun to do. Let's go out and in. Remember, one leg at a time is okay. No legs and just arms are just fine too. So you choose what feels comfortable for you. Here we go. Up and down and up and down. We're gonna finish this off. You're gonna be nice and warm, and then we'll cool you down. How's that? Sounds like a good deal. Here we go. Keep going. Keep it up. There you go. That's it. Good. Are we done yet? No. Let's keep going just a little bit more. If you get tired, just take those arms up halfway. Take one leg out to the side. You choose how hard you want to work, okay? That's it. I know some of you can't come back to class yet, so this will be a great way for you to be able to do some work at home. Good. And even if you're just sitting on the couch, turn it on and start working and just do pieces of it as you go. Good. Now, big shoulder roll. Take a deep breath in. Oh, look up towards the ceiling and smile because you did it. You made it through the workout. Bring it all the way down. Tuck your chin, but make sure that you're not rounding that back. Sit up nice and tall. Pull those belly buttons in. Shoulder blades are back. Good. Lift your head up. Tip over to the side. Oh, that feels really good. If you want to work a little bit more, take your fingertips to the side, one hand to your shoulder, and pull down. You don't have to do that. You can just roll your head to the side. And then when you switch over to the other side, bring it over. Here we go. That's it. Perfect. Oh, that feels so good. Now bring the hands behind your head, round your back, and this way you can slunge into it. Just, I don't know what slunge means, but you can round into it. You don't have to, I was thinking slouch. So let's open it up. Let's look up towards the ceiling. Let's smile because we can. And we're happy and we're blessed beyond measure to have friends, to have a community like this to help us stay strong and healthy. Good. Let's lean back into our chair, grab one knee, and just kick it up. Point and flex your foot. And if you want to do some loose ankle rotations around, good. And then bring it down and in. Grab the other leg up. You can spend a little bit more time on this. You don't have to quit when I'm quitting. And then go back the other way. Good. And then bring it down. And then let's just turn and look behind us. Bring that hand all the way around. Do a nice stretch through that core. And then switch it around to the other side. And once you, when you go and look in the mirror, I want you to say, wow, I did it. And I want you to do it every day because you'll feel better if you do. The more you move your body, the better you feel. So let's get started moving our bodies every day. Love you. Have a wonderful week and hope to see you back at class soon.